Somebody tell Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that. Post a location, you know where we're at. Nobody gives the Scottish accent the love that it deserves, and it really pisses me off half the time because the Scottish accent is so fun to do. And what's that girl, boom, what is that girl on TikTok that she does like all the cosplay videos, and she's been doing it since like 2020. I feel racist. Oh, why do I feel racist? I love the Scottish accent. I think it's so fun. Who has it? Stracciatella. That guy Stracciatella. He's in the... I have a sore throat. He's in the oh my god. He's with Storm and the Wolverine and Stracciatella. He was on James Corden. Stracciatella. Him. I cannot remember his name. But he was in Split, that movie with the personality split. He was in that. Stracciatella. Stracciatella. I love that. Stracciatella. That's my stem of the week of the day. Stracciatella. 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 Say it with me. Stracciatella. I have a sore throat. It hurts to talk. And so I'm gonna be like whispering kind of today. I just realized that all of the hair, I have like tiger or like raccoon stripes that I did. They're very, you can barely tell, but you can still see it, and I like them. But I realized that at the end of each raccoon stripe is where my hair broke off from the bleach, and I did not know that, because you can't see when my hair is like curly. Like, you cannot see any of that. My hair looks perfectly healthy, perfectly fine. When it's curly hair can get away with a lot of stuff. Straight hair reveals everything. Like, it reveals everything. And I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, so I'm never gonna do that again. Because I don't want my hair to break the fuck off. So yeah. But tell me why literally I was complaining about electronic music. Basically, I love electronic music. I said that in the last video. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I was like, that's not the type of music that I want to make. and I literally made an electronic beat yesterday. Charlie XCX Hot Beat Vibe. And I think it sounds sick ASF. I really like it. So yeah, I think I don't know. In terms of the music that I make, I just make what makes me happy. I don't have a set genre that I want to stay in. I don't have a set anything. I guess the only thing that ties each song that I made together is the fact that they all build up, like, dramatically throughout the song. It all builds up, like, crescendos into something. And then it's a 4x4 for like the beat, so it's very simple, but it's also very complex at the same time, which I enjoy. It's very easy to follow, and it doesn't discriminate in terms of like who can pay attention to it. You can always like find the steady beat. You can always figure it out, and it'll resonate with you, whether you just want to have something to put in the background, or if you want to just like, because when I was in middle school, what I would do is I would listen to the same song, because I am someone who like will repeat something 10 billion times before I like physically get sick of it. And so what I would do is whenever I would have a song, which ended up being all the songs off of the Young Blood album by 5 Seconds of Summer, Nobody gave that album enough credit. It was transcendent, it was beautiful, it was amazing. Every single song on that album is perfect. Wait, I'm gonna make sure that this is recorded. It was the coolest. But as I was saying, the Youngblood album by 5 Seconds of Summer, it is so good. That and the deluxe Treat of the Day, that and the deluxe album, perfect. You really cannot top it. Why is my hair kind of anyways, I was obsessed with that album. I would just listen to the songs from there. Like, I would just pick one and I would listen to it literally on repeat, and each time I listened to it I would focus on a different part of the song. So one time I would focus on the way he sang, the next time I would listen to the drums or the bass or the synths or whatever the fuck. Like, I would like break it up in my mind, so it was like a different listening experience every time. But I forgot why I started talking about that. But anyways, that's what I would do. And yeah, so it's 5 Seconds of Summer Still Together because I listened to their album that they released during COVID, and then the one a bit like towards the end of COVID. It was called just Calm. Was that what it was called? Calm. I listened to that. I enjoyed it, but I did enjoy the previous albums a bit more. I enjoyed the rock sound a lot more than the more poppy sound that they do, or that they did. But I do know that Luke Hemming, what's his name? Australian, Callum Hood. He's a Kiwi. Callum Hood. Okay. Ashton Irwin. Luke starts with an H, right? Luke. Oh my god. Hemming. What is his last name? Michael Clifford, Ashton Irwin, Callum Hood, Luke. Oh my god. It's not Hemsworth. No, it's not. He's like the most famous one too. Luke. I keep thinking of Hemingway and I know that's not it. Luke. Luke. I'm searching it up. I don't care. Luke Hemmings. Oh my god. Luke Hemmings. Him in that lip piercing 100% could have solved world peace. Like, it did. In 2014, world peace was solved. So yeah. But forgot what I saw a picture of Charlie XCX and Biba Doobie and Claro. That was a very beautiful picture. But when I saw Biba Doobie, I didn't think of Biba Doobie as Biba Doobie. I really hope I'm saying her name like correctly, because I listened to the music, but like I've never said her name aloud before. So Biba Doobie, because that's all I can think about is people making fun of Jimmy Fallon for doing that, and so I'm like, to say Biba Doobie with the most sincerest and profuse amount of respect. But as soon as I saw her, I didn't think of her as her. I thought of my old roommate that I had to change rooms from because she was such a horrible person. And now I realized that if I associate a celebrity with someone in my life that I hate, that I've met in person that I hate, I automatically hate that celebrity. Like, straight up. So Biba Doobie, I know there's nothing wrong with her. I know she makes great music. She's one in a billion, okay? But do I hate her? Yes. Has she done me wrong? No. But a girl, literally my roommate, she told me, and she was a fucking liar, but this is one of the few truths that she's ever said in her life, was that people would always say, like, oh my god, do you know you look like Biba Doobie? Like, has anybody ever told you that? I 100% believe it, because she looks exactly like her. She dresses up exactly like her, hair short and black, same eye makeup, same makeup, everything, exactly like Biba Doobie, same skin tone, same facial features, same everything. And so yeah, I believe that. But there's also, Tate McRae. Again, nothing wrong with her. One in a billion, lovely person, I assume. But there was this girl in my high school who looked exactly like Tate McRae. Exactly like her, to a T. And do I hate her? Yes. Do I hate Tate McRae? Yes. Did she do anything bad to me? No. Will I ever meet her? No. But do I hate her? Yes. But there was another girl in my high school when I was in the 12th grade. This girl, she was like in the 9th or 10th grade, and I remember seeing her face and being like, that's Devin Aoki. That is Devin Aoki, sister to the guy who throws the cakes, daughter to the people who own Benihana, or maybe granddaughter, I don't know, nepo baby of nepo babies, but like the best type of nepo baby, which is someone who actually makes the most of the connections that they've been given. Anyways, that was Devin Aoki. And I wanted to say it to her so badly, like, hey, did anybody ever tell you look like Devin Aoki? Like, you're so beautiful. Like, did anybody ever tell you? But I was too scared to say it. She looked exactly like Devin Aoki, except she had like dark brown hair instead of like the blonde hair. But yeah, no, she looked exactly like her, and it was actually crazy. Every time, she probably thought I was weird as fuck, because I know I was staring at her. Like, I know she knew that I was just, like, I know she knew. I know. But yeah. Let me tell you something. Sometimes I think I'm like, why do I have to deal with the things that I have to deal with? Then other times I'm like, I'm the fucking luckiest person on the planet. Like, I have the most privilege ever. Like, the fuck? Like, nobody lives my life. Like, you know what I mean? And whenever I say this, and the thing that I'm about to say makes me be like, I'm the fucking luckiest bitch on the planet. Like, you cannot tell me nothing, bitch. And it is because I have met my doppelganger in my life. I have met my doppelganger, and how many people can fucking say that? No, bitch. I met my Katrina Petrova. I met her in real life. She was in my middle school. I won't say her name, but she was in my middle school, and she looked exactly like me, except her hair was longer, and she had different glasses, and she was just a bit thicker than me. And we just wore different clothing. Like, she wore more, I'd say, like, pastel pinky, like, very girly clothing. I just wore a coat and jeans to make sure nobody could tell that I existed, because I was so ashamed of myself. But anyways, she was so nice, so nice. She was so nice to the point where it's like you're naive at some, like, that was the only difference with her, is like, I'm kind to people, but I know when my kindness is being abused. She was not aware of that. So people abused her kindness and in forms of like cheating off of her and asking her to do their homework and just, you know, like she was so she's like one of those souls where it's like, you're way too good for this world, you know what I mean? That's what she was. She moved away to a different country after the 8th grade, which I was kind of sad because she was just really nice. And on my 8th grade dance, that was the only dance I've ever been to besides prom. Prom sucked. And then 8th grade dance also sucked because I had no friend group, and like I just had random friends, but they all had their own friend group. So like I went with a group of people, but it was just very evident that they were all friends and I was just that, like, just their acquaintance, and I was just out there. But so I was just like alone, and I was just walking around, and no, everyone was, you know, having fun together, and I was just by myself. But she saw me and she asked if we could like play the blackjack game together, because it was like a casino theme. And so we played blackjack together for the rest of the night, and it was so fun. And I laughed and I laughed and I laughed, and I had such a grand old time. I really loved it. But yeah, after that, when I went home, the security guard tried to like arrest me because my mom wasn't getting out of the car to take me back. Yeah. But yeah, no, she was very kind to me, and I hope she's doing well. But yeah, no, we had the same teacher for our history class, and I had history second period, and she had it seventh. So by the end of the day, she would always tell me that the teacher would call her my name, and like he would just be like, oh, and say my name instead of saying her name. And she didn't think we looked alike, but I'm just like, bitch, we look exactly alike. Shut the fuck up. Like, we look exactly alike. Don't try and do that. Like, we're the exact same person. But yeah. What else was I gonna say? I have a Discord now. Oh my goodness, I have a Discord. Please join the Discord. Please. I want to make some friends, and I want to build like a little community, a community. I would like to have that and to build it, because yesterday, if you saw that video, it was very kind of just depressing and not a happy video. I do mean everything that I said that day. I'm not taking any of that stuff back, but it was just, that video was sad, and then I was really depressed for the rest of the day. And then I called my friend Lizzie, because we have like weekly phone calls because she lives in a different city, and I talked to her for like 3-4 hours, and it lifted my spirits right the fuck up. Like, it made me so happy, and I literally look forward to calling her every single week. Like, it is the best part of my week, hands down. Like, nothing can beat calling her, you know what I mean? And so I realized that human connection and just speaking to people is what I need to maintain the happiness and the joy that I get from making music. It's just being able to talk to someone and laugh with someone. And we watched the Emergency Intercom Valentine's Day special, and we watched Mandy's iPhone, her vlog. I had already watched it, but I watched it again, so with Lizzie. And then we just talked about our week, and it was so fun. And yeah, no, I've said before, like, I don't talk to anybody here. Nobody talks to anyone here. Everybody already has their own groups, and people that I see on a daily basis, we literally have like nothing in common. They're just nice, that's it. And I've tried being in clubs, and they're just not, I don't click with them at all. And I hate that about myself, is like, I wish I did. I wish I fucking clicked, but I don't, and I don't know why. And yeah, so I just remembered that like so many of the YouTubers that I watch and so many of the people online that I watch they have their own Discord things, and I was like, I want to do that too. I want to make that, so I made it. It's in the description below. Please click on it. The rules for who can be in it is in the Discord. It's very selective, okay? Very selective, like very selective. But yeah, so please join. I'm not weird, okay? I'm not annoying, okay? I'm a fun person. But please do join. I would like to talk to people, and I also would like to use this as a way to build up my confidence to talking to strangers as well. Because when before Omegle got like banned, I tried to go on it just to like talk to people, because I always thought it was so cool when I would see those videos, and I was like, I want to do that too. And so I tried going on it, but I literally was so scared to show my face. I can't tell you the fear that I felt, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, and I truly do regret not even trying it, because I wanted to so badly, and I just couldn't do it. I was too scared. I probably would have saw a bunch of predators or whatever, but the fact that I couldn't even show my face was, oh my god, like, you have a problem. But yeah, no, so please join. It would mean the world to me. I would check it very regularly. We could play the different games that they have on the Discord. I could show you my music. But yeah, no, please join. And with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow, babes. I'll see you tomorrow, babes. Bye. Bye.